What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another transfer video. Dani Ceballos has rejoined Arsenal on a one-year loan deal. The club have confirmed it. He's in for another year from Real Madrid. No option to buy, which I think is a little bit of a shame. But then I'm reading now that Ceballos only has 2 years left on his deal, which means next summer he only has a year left. And then, maybe we can get him on the cheap. So maybe it'll work out. Dani Ceballos, I thought, was probably our best midfielder last season towards the end of the season. I don't see any midfielder who can pass a ball as well as him. So I'm happy with this one. Another deal done. Somebody coming in. Interesting interview earlier with Fabrizio Romano and Robbie, man. Go check that out on AFTV. Big up Robbie and all the guys. Fabrizio saying that Arsenal need to sell players before they can try and sign Thomas Partey or Aouar. That these prices are not possible for Arsenal, so they're going to have to sell. Big up everyone in the comments. I see Omar saying, "Good morning, Curtis. Surprised you're going live this late." Yeah, man. When the news breaks, you have to go. Morning in your part of the world, man. Real commitment from you, bruv. Big up Curtis. Hey, appreciate that. Curtis, man, was just about to sleep too. Yeah, man, go sleep soon, man. Watch a bit of this. And hola, Curtis and people. Yeah, man. Big up everyone in the comments. Ceballos was immense towards the end of last season. I'm sure he'll do well in a settled system next term. Glad he's back. Yeah, for real, man. Curtis took his cheap show. It's out Sunday morning. There was a slight delay this week. So yeah, Sunday morning, that's out. Just Partey now, please. Look, man, we all want him. I hope it happens at the end of the window, man. Let's hope so. Xhaka was our best midfielder last season. Ceballos did nothing before the restart. Xhaka was more consistent. Fair point, but I think Ceballos started the season well. Then he had that dip in the middle of the season. Then he had the injury, but I think post lockdown, he was very good, man. Xhaka was the man, they're saying. I think Xhaka's a good player, but what do you guys think about Granit Xhaka overall? Like, do you guys think he's good enough to build the midfield around? I've still got like reservations about Xhaka, man. I think he's much improved, but I still don't see him as a top level midfielder. Hey, big up, man. Respect. Big up, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't see Xhaka as a top midfielder. Xhaka was average. I think Ceballos is better than Xhaka, but that's just my opinion. It's just going on. Can you give a quick recap? You haven't missed a lot, bro. Only 3 minutes. We're just talking about Dani Ceballos. Arsenal have confirmed he's rejoined on loan for the year. And hopefully we can get him on a permanent at the end of it. But we're sort of debating the Ceballos-Xhaka thing, man. To me, Ceballos is better than Xhaka. But that's just my opinion. I see a higher ceiling for him. I don't think Xhaka can go as high as Ceballos, I think Ceballos is better. That's just my opinion. I think Xhaka maybe is a little bit more solid in that sense, a bit more physical. But I don't know. I still see Xhaka as like a squad player. I'd love to see like Partey and Ceballos and maybe Willian in the 10, something like that. Hit the like button, people. Bless up. Hey, appreciate that, man. Big up from South Africa. Hey, appreciate all the support from South Africa and wherever you are in the world. Sell Torreira, Bellerin, Socrates for around 65 million. How are you going to get 65? So if you get, 30, 35 for Bellerin, maybe 30 for Torreira and 5 for Socrates, something like that. Pay out Partey release clause and do our deal in installments. Leon are open to it. I get you. Personally, I think it will be difficult to sign Aouar and Partey. I think maybe we'll get one of them. Curtis, where do you think we'll finish in the league as of now? I don't think at the moment we've got a top 4 squad. I think we're probably 2 players short of that. Maybe 1. I think Partey is the one we need. Notice how Arteta said signings, meaning we ain't finished yet. I agree. I think we will sign players. I think there's more to come. Xhaka and Partey is the perfect link up. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, because I think Xhaka will be in there. Stop playing Avengers to get on this stream. Hit the likes, peeps. Hey, man. Avengers. A lot of people play that game at the moment, you know. Appreciate the support, man, coming off it. Don't worry, this ain't going to be too long, this one. Maybe half an hour. Then you can go back on the game, man. Big up from Kenya. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Where you at over there? Nairobi? Grealish over Hour. Nah, I think you gotta go for Hour. I'm a big fan of Grealish, you know, but Grealish will cost. I think Grealish would probably cost more than Hour. That's how mad it is. Which is crazy. I think Pepe will have a huge part to play this season. He needs to, man. I said it earlier. I think Pepe. I think he hasn't. I don't think he had a great season last year. I think there's a lot more to come from Pepe. He needs to score more goals. I would still want to see Partey brought in alongside Ceballos. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I think Dani Ceballos is a very good player. Xhaka is so average, such a lack of mobility, and that's a thing that lets him down. Would Xhaka get in any other top 6 clubs midfield out of the top 6? I'm not sure. Curtis, you look like you had a few drinks. Nah, do you know what? I'm just really tired, man. I woke up really early. I've had a busy day, man. So if I look a little tired, forgive me, man. Havertz better than all Arsenal's midfielders. Okay. But Aubameyang's better than all Chelsea's strikers. So, you know, we got something over them as well. Let's have a look. Get Partey and Aouar now. Listen, I wish it was that simple. Do you think Arsenal have a chance to sign Partey and Aouar? I mean, I don't see financially how we get both. I think we can get one. Big up, Curtis. Hey, big up, man. Big fan from Somalia. Appreciate that, man. Wherever you are in the world, appreciate all the support. Thank you for tuning in. Let's have a look. Curtis, would you have gone for Decore? I think they're getting a bargain at 25 million, Everton. He would have been on the list. Probably wouldn't be the number one, but I would have had him there somewhere as a potential. Agree, Xhaka is a squad player. That's just me. That's what I think that. I don't think... Can you build a midfield around Granit Xhaka and be successful? I don't think he's a top player. Omar says, I'm feeling less confident that Partey will come. Aouar was never in the race to begin with, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Partey's the top target, to be honest. I think it'll be late in the window, if anything. Do you think the media are talking a load about Arsenal's transfer budget? I do think we've got money, but I definitely think we have to raise money, and I think we'll have to sell players. Maybe Bellerin. I think Torreira's going to go. I think Socrates will go, Kolasinac, maybe Rob Holding, maybe Callum Chambers. I think Mustafi will stay because he's injured. And I think he would have been sold as well if it wasn't for the injury. Henderson the same as Xhaka. I think Henderson's a little bit more mobile though, but I get you. They're the same kind of player. But Henderson improved a lot, and at the end of the day, had better players around him. I expect bigger input from Lacazette. Yeah, man, Dani and Gary. Yeah, Lacazette needs to be scoring 15 Premier League goals minimum this season, man. All this 10 goals for a player of his ability and how good he is as a finisher. He should be scoring more. Curtis, big up yourself. Straight from Jamaica with Ceballos coming back. That means no Aouar. I still think we will get another midfielder. But I think more likely Partey, in my opinion. Big up though, anyway. And Nketiah or Odson Edouard. I mean, I see Nketiah scored a hat-trick for the under-21s tonight, but I do like Odson Edouard, man. I got to be honest. He looks dangerous. I think the FA Cup final team will start at Fulham. Yeah, that was a good team. I wouldn't mind that team. And Ketia has to score 10 goals at least if he starts all the time. I don't think he'll start all the time, to be honest. I think Lacazette will start ahead of him. Big up, bro, Curtis. Where do you think we'll finish with the transfers we've done so far? I think at the moment we're maybe 5th or 6th. I think a party, someone like that, could get us to 4th. So we're still a little bit short of where we need to be. Curtis, do you expect El Neni Xhaka appearing at Fulham, considering that Ceballos needs quarantine? What formation do you think we will use to start? Saliba, Luis, Gabriel? It's interesting because does he play 3 at the back against Fulham? I think he probably will, just because of the options we got available. Saliba, Luis, Gabriel. I'm not sure Gabriel will start against Fulham just because of fitness. But I think we'll beat Fulham, to be fair. I'm confident we'll win that game. I'll do a preview about that next week. Big up Curtis from Ethiopia. Bring something like Talk is Cheap to this channel also. Yeah, I'm going to try and do some more collaborations. Me and Deluded have been doing a lot of work. I'm going to work with some other people as well. Top 4 predictions in order, Curtis. So I'm going to go City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. I think Man United miss out, but it depends who they sign. If they get like a Sancho and maybe a centre-back, then all of a sudden Man United are probably in the top 4. And we need to get a Partey in, I think, as well. My top 4 prediction is assuming we sign Partey, you know. Without Partey, I think top 4 is going to be difficult. But we can finish above Man U because they haven't done great business yet either. So let's see on that one. Curtis, let's be honest, Ceballos ain't enough, bro. I agree. I think he's a good player. Him by himself, that's not enough to address the midfield issues. We need a Partey or someone like that as well. But I do think Ceballos is good. But yeah, I agree, man. We need more. Yeah, I know what you said. I am kind of assuming, with a Partey in there as well. I'm looking at it like this. We've got 2 good goalkeepers. I think Tierney starting the season fit is like a new signing. You know, Ainsley possibly at right back. Gabriel, Saliba. You know, we've kind of addressed the centre-back issues. I'm expecting more from Pepe, more from Lacazette. The same from Aubameyang, what he usually produces. Then a midfield, hopefully, that gets strengthened. And I think we've got a decent chance. You got to look, Man United will be in the Champions League, so they're going to have a lot more difficult games now midweek instead of the Europa League where you can kind of rest people. Big up Curtis from Nigeria. Hey, big up all you guys supporting me over there. Thanks a lot, Mohammed. This squad ain't top 4 material. Yeah, as I said, I think we're 1 or 2 short. But I don't think Man United were great. They've signed Van der Beek, but I'm not sure they've really addressed what they need yet. Let's have a look what you guys. My top 6 predictions. So you're going Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, Wolves. Not far off. I hope you're right. I hope we do get in that top 4. We didn't get Decore because we think we can get Partey. Yeah, I agree. I do think because we were linked with Decore before. So I think for 25 million, if they've decided to leave that alone, they must have other options. Hopefully better ones. Tom says, good to see you, bro. If you could take one player from any current Premier League team, who would you pick? For Arsenal, I would say someone like Brooks, who can grow under the current high-profile players. So you're talking about realistic signings, not just anyone, right? So who would I want in the Prem? I don't know. I do like Grealish. I got to be honest. I think he would really flourish at Arsenal. We could be the dark horse. I think we can do well this season, man. I'm telling you. I think top 4, maybe win a trophy. We're making assumptions based on what we see. Things happen during a season, injuries, red cards. As long as Arteta prepares the squad, we have a chance of doing great things. And as I say, I think Europa League will be easier for us than to be, in the Champions League because we can play weaker teams. These guys will have much more difficult games. Obviously, we'd rather be in the Champions League, but it is what it is. Curtis Buck's going to play Miami in a second. Wish us luck, Bucks. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck with that. Bless up, Curtis from South Africa. Respect, man. Top 3, the Chelsea squad won't gel. And this is it, man. It ain't Football Manager. This is real life, man. Sometimes you buy a lot of players in one window. They don't gel straight away, you know. Ziyech has come from the Dutch league, which is not as high quality as the Prem. Timo Werner's come from Germany, very different. I think he'd be under a lot more pressure over here, a lot more physical in the Premier League. Thiago Silva's 36. How will he adjust? Chilwell is pretty solid. He has had injury problems as well. So you never know. I want Campbell from Norwich. He's decent. He is decent. Apparently, he's an Arsenal fan as well. Man, like Big C. Hey, big up Nikos, man. We are in talks for our. Apparently, we are talking to Leon to try and agree something, but I'm sure a lot of clubs are looking at him. Alvaro here from South Africa. Just wanted to ask why we are forgetting Chambers. Everyone making a fuss about Gabs. I say Chambers just as good. Yeah. Chambers for me is not the level that we really need, man. I think I'm hoping that Gabriel is a lot better. Bless up from Jamaica. This season will be harder than last season. I hope not when we finished 8th, man. Curtis sounds like he has a cold. Oh, I was a bit under the weather, man. But recovering now. Nah. You sounded like you were clowning Chelsea. How you said Thiago Silva's 36. Oh, you know what, bro? When we signed Willian, man was saying they was talking about, Willian's 32 and retirement home, this, that, the other. I'm like, bro, you're signing Thiago Silva. He's 4 years older than Willian. So yeah, I'm sure he'll have a day sometime this season where that age kicks in, man, when he's playing against, someone really quick in the Prem who can expose him. I think if Aaron Partey came, there'll be a pivot and Willian in the 10. How do you think that will do? I think that'd be brilliant. I think Willian will play 10 a lot of the time for Arsenal. He's much more of a modern 10, like good on the half turn, quick, can shoot, can pick a pass. Looks like Mesut Ozil's going to stay as well. He's all smiles in training at the moment. Thiago Silva will still get in our defence. Walks into our defence comfortably. Yeah, we wouldn't. But the thing is, if we signed him, I know for a fact Arsenal fans would have had a meltdown. You just know already, man. 36, what we're signing him for, retirement home, all that we would have got. We was linked with him at one stage as well. Thiago Silva, just before he went to Chelsea, and I seen fans going, "Nah, I don't want nothing to do with him." So I'm not getting too hyped about that one. Do you think Ozil will feature at all? I do. I don't think he'll be leaving. And I think he will play, although not every week. What do you think about Patson Dakar from Salzburg? I haven't seen much of him. I heard he's very dangerous. I think Liverpool are looking at him as well, but I've hardly seen him play. Footballers are playing for longer now. The game is all about fitness. Age is just a number. That's it, man. Look at Willian last season. He looked sharp. Look at Thiago Silva in the Champions League, the last stages. He still looked like a good defender, man. So I think we get too caught up sometimes on this whole age issue, man. I think players, they can play for a long time now with the fitness, with the science. They play until they're much older. I think you'll see players play until they're 40 now. Quite comfortably, especially if they manage their body in the right way. Where Arsenal may be getting Suarez. I don't think so, bro. I think he's going Juventus, apparently, I'm hearing. Xhaka is only good enough to be our backup centre mid. I think he's, I would probably have him as a backup. I don't think he's somebody you should be playing every week and building your midfield around. I think he's somebody that should be used in rotation. Make me a mod. I love your channel, and there are spammers. Yeah, I need to sort out some mods. Honestly, over this weekend, I'm gonna put some of you lot in there because it's too much hassle sometimes trying to deal with the comments. So Chris TV, I'm gonna look out for you, man. I'm gonna sort out some mods, man, because there's man spamming in here, man. Ozil will play Europa League. Yeah, give him Europa League. Thursday nights, nice and chilled. Nobody too really difficult in the early rounds to play against. And you just use him sparingly when you have to. You don't I don't think he'll be playing every week. Keep up the good work, bro. Love you. Hey, big up, man. William would be a beast at cam. I'm telling you. He's quick, man. He's sharp. On that half turn when he goes, I think he'll be gone, man. I think William's going to be dangerous. Best player to play for Arsenal for you? I mean, overall, I'll go Thierry. I think Alexis, one of the best players I saw at the Emirates. Fabregas, Cazorla. Nicolas Anelka was one of my favourite players when I was a young player. I was a big fan of him. Ian Wright. Probably Aubameyang now is the best, but it's Thierry, isn't it? Thierry's the man. How about Saka at 10? I think he could play there. He's done well on the right-hand side. He's done well. Everywhere he's played, he seemed to do a good job for us, to be honest. Thoughts on Dani coming back? I'm very happy with that. I think he's a good player. To get him on loan, it's a no-brainer. I'd bench him. Ozil. What, you'd bench Ozil? Surely if we're selling Torreira, we have to get a replacement midfielder. Does that mean Partey? I mean, look, I think if we raise some cash, I think they'll do the Partey deal. Not going to lie, I kind of feel for Alexis. Imagine if he stayed, man. I don't feel that sorry for him, man. He knew what he was doing. He come out with this funny interview saying after one day at United, he regretted it. He wanted to come back to Arsenal. But what disappointed me about that, man, that move was money orientated. If he went to Man City, I would have kind of been like, how do you turn down Pep? You're going to go there, get paid well, and, you're going to win everything. But to go to Man United at the time, I just felt like it was purely for the dough. That's why I don't really respect it. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? I think there's no doubt Messi is the better player. I just always had this thing that, the fact he stayed in that comfort zone of Barcelona and Ronaldo's been in other countries. I really wanted Messi to come to the Prem. But, he's kind of bottled it and he's staying at Barcelona. Maybe next year he'll go City on a free. I'm going to let you guys go now. I'm going to go to bed. Appreciate you guys joining in. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you're watching this now or you're watching this after. Big up all you guys in the comments. I will sort out a moderator over the weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with more content. Have a great weekend, people. Take care, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bless.